Another streaming video. Sorry, it's been a while. It's been almost like a month. It's just a lot of things been going on, but I promise I will try to post daily. Well, today, in honor of Veterans Day, I thought playing Mass Effect, but of course, it does not amount to the real vets out there from to the Civil War to the current war. All vets, thank you for your service. So, without further ado, let's get started. So I think I finished the mission there. I'm gonna double check. Let me just check, cause I really got tired of that mission. I was on it for a good while, but I think I finished the mission there. So I want to talk to some of my crew. Then we're gonna go on to the next mission. I'm gonna do a bunch of mini ones first before I go to the main one. I got a bunch of gear too that I need to upgrade. So I'm just gonna go around, talk to the crew, and then do another side mission. Hope everyone's doing okay.
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
How'd you end up joining the Alliance?
Look, if you're looking for an inspirational tale of the crippled kid overcoming impossible odds, you're gonna be disappointed. My mother was a civilian contractor working for the Alliance. I basically grew up on the Arcturus station back when they were building up the fleets. Spend all that time around Alliance ships, there's a good chance you'll end up going to the academy.
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
Ooh, I can look outside? Oh, for the codex. That's where to go outside unless I want to go into the vacuum of space. Check all the other stuff. I'm gonna check all the shit. That's what I do. So I'm just gonna look around, see. There's my future boyfriend. It's like Cade. I do like Cade. I like to use him for every mission.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at.
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
So I didn't finish it. I don't know where it's at. So we have to go back down there. It seems like we have to go back down there. Alright. So we do have to go back down there. That's crazy. I really thought I finished that mission. I'm sorry. I'm a how you say it? A perfectionist, so let me just go around. Alright, let's see.
Looking for supplies?
Not right now, thanks.
No problem. Keep checking back.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
Oh, there's our lockers.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to
I'm
talk?
sorry, Commander. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though. Kinda wish you'd got there. No offense. I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
We came as soon as we got the distress call, even with the fastest ship in the fleet.
You did the best you could, Commander. It's my fault. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
The Geth are perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
They have flashlight heads, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am?
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Excuse me one minute. I'll be right
One
back.
time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. Was fun.
I'll be right back. I'm sorry guys, I'm back. I had to fix something. Help something.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander, good to see you.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla, grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
What did you do?
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
Hey, you can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place. But we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
They didn't kill Saren.
What does that tell you? The Geth are not innocent victims in all this. They're the enemy. They want to destroy us. Not just the Quarians. All organic life. That's why they've joined up with Saren. And that's why we have to stop him.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. There are seven. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Sorry, I missed that one. Hear it
Tell me
again.
about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. There are... Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births. Though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch on matters that affect it. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the 5 top-ranking military. To do so requires unanimous agreement. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
I should go.
See you later.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for Tally, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Where else have you served,
You
Adams?
name a class of Alliance. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy.
Fill me in on the idea.
Can't. So our stealth... Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running.
There's no way...
Visuals. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth...
Why doesn't it work with fast...
Cranking up the sensors can pick up our
Sorry, I
location
found this boring.
whenever we enter.
Alright, let's go back down to this planet and finish this thing. I just thought I would have more time.
We've got the...
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
So what's the mission? First of all, let's get this squad all beefed up. We're going back down there, so we have to find the freaking signals. I was wondering why the people wouldn't talk to me. Always Caden. Alright, what's the mission? It says find the 2 mission engineers. Let's look at the map. There's another. Oops. Alright. Here I'm having a problem with the map. It's saying it's right here. So maybe I gotta go around? Because I'm confused. So it's on top of the thing like a... Alright. So I guess I'm gonna have to go over a ridge. Ooh, okay. Finally. So I'm headed in the right direction. Okay. That's... how the hell I was gonna find that?
Heading to position.
Yay! Finally. Actually, let me save at this point. So it's been a whole 2 months since I played this game. Wow. Sorry. Sure, now we're getting somewhere. Finally found the transmission station. Look at the map. Oh, bleepy bleep. Perfect. Okay. So that's where we gotta travel to next. Actually, I should have stayed up there. Let me go back on the ridge. Top of the ridge again. Actually, let me load again. Because I don't like where I'm at. Alright, so. Oops. Let me stay on this ridge. Map. If we keep going straight, what should we do? Oh. I was right the first time. Do not fall off. Do not fall off. Opposite direction. wrong direction. It's just the way the map has it. There you go. Straight. Come on. I'm going back the other way. Let's see. Okay, don't keep going in the wrong direction. Okay, I get it now. Wait, whoa. Sheesh. Okay. I thought he was dead. Alright, now I see where footing is. I am going in the right direction. Oh, so... Get out of this area. Ooh. Forgot I hate fighting these things. And I'm getting out of here. I forgot how much that was close. I hate fighting torrents. Okay.
I'm on my way.
Oh, goody. Go back through this again. Keep moving. I don't feel like shooting them. I don't have the energy or the capacity. Ouch. It's not nice to smack me on the butt. Talking about the thing. Come on, move, get up there. I'm curious what this question mark up here is. Where the hell this question mark is? Is it on top of the ridge or what? I'm just... Top of here. Oh, I'm close. Ah. close to where we need to go, so. Whee! On the road again. Whee! On the road again. Ugh.
Hostile contact!
That's it. Bag him and tag him.
This is Dr. Himes. They found me, damn Batarians. I can hear them out there prowling around, trying to find a way in. It sounds like they're attaching something to the door. If I don't make it, tell my family I love them.
I was screwed up. Alright, what station we need to go to now? This is... I forgot this is one of the few missions that I hate. So alright, so what services should I have to go to now? Alright, we gotta find this last person. Damn. I'm sorry, guys. Alright, time to go to the main facility, and then we're probably gonna end the stream right there.
Got it.
Why now? What do the Batarians want?
Oops, sorry guys, I mean, at least we found all the bodies, man. There he is.
Thank you so much. I thought we were all dead. Those Batarians are brutal.
Thank you again, Commander. You've done more than you know.
I'm trying to figure out which one it is. Sorry, guys. I'm wandering around. I'm trying to figure out where that one dude is so I can end this mission. Trying to figure out where is he. I have to go to the upper floor, unfortunately. Alright. Trying to figure out where. This is the way we came in. Oh, I walked right past him.
Say, Shepard, you didn't happen to find any of my engineers, did you?
Yes, all of them. Their bodies, anyway.
Oh, I see. Well then, I guess it's better than not knowing.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you. You can't imagine how much you've done for all of us.
Oh, I think I walked right past him. I'm doing all that for nothing. Well, I hope you guys liked the stream. Sorry it was quiet. But yep, sorry for the outside noise as well. It's time for us to return to the normie. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Remember to follow me on Lady K's cosplay page on Facebook. Find Xeno Funima on Facebook. And on Anchor. And follow Gamer Guy on Facebook, Instagram, and I don't know if he has a Twitter, but in YouTube. So, but you guys have a good night. You stay safe and have a great Veterans Day. Peace.